You are my friend, and you are my enemy. Like the remix. Let me stop. You are my friend. You are my enemy. Ooh, child. Who in the hell left the gate open? Who in the hell left the gate open? Somebody get security. This is crazy. Hey, Erica, first one into the live. This is a joke. And this is sad. As big as Shamar's mouth is, it's been a night. It has been. It's been. Let me tell you this. You all know I was coming on here for this. Now, hey, Big Red, how you doing, sis? What's good? Y'all know I was coming on for this. Let me just say something to you real quickly. Wasn't it just, what was it? Early yesterday morning, he was crying, walking back to Shamar's house after doing the same thing that he's doing right here with this Airbnb. This is, trust me, this is not a storyline. He did not know he was getting an Airbnb from his supporters. He got an Airbnb. So this was put on pause. Sassy Pants put this on pause. He was crying because he had to go home to daddy, where he has to live until he gets his assets, correct again. He was crying because he had to go back home to Shamar's house. So he wanted the audience to feel bad for him, play like he was the victim, and now, he's back in the house. Now he gets a couple of more coins. He's on a couple of days at Airbnb, flaunting off this Airbnb that he doesn't own. He can't live in permanently, and he'll be crying or pulling another stunt. But the personality stunt that he'll be pulling will be the opposite of the balls that he has right now. Like, make this make sense. Let me tell you something. Big Red, let me tell you something. Everything that he's doing, because see, God don't bless no mess, honey. God don't bless no mess. And it's on mute. Yes, it is. Because I'm not going down with Alvo when Alvo goes down. Because Alvo's going to go down in the worst way. Trust and believe. You're going to hear him up here crying when they take his channels down, or when they demonetize. No, better yet, when YouTube plays in his face and takes his channel down. Not takes his channel down. When YouTube plays in his face, see, I'm getting a little bit hype, and I'm talking too fast, and I'm saying the wrong thing. When YouTube takes his monetization down, so now he's on here for free, not getting paid, and he has to live longer with Shamar. He's going to be, you were my friend, you were my enemy. He's going to be on that time. Because Alvo tries to exploit Shamar as slow, but this ninja here is real slow. Because I think because he thinks he's Mr. Next Top Model, that he can get up on these platforms because he got this clout from Shamar now, and get up here and act a complete ratchet fool, and it's not going to be unnoticed. Alvo, this is a PSA to you, bro. Keep getting ratchet up here. Keep cussing and saying all of this. Who's calling me? Hold on. Now, I should be really rude. I don't know who this is, but I should really put him on blast, whoever's doing this. Oh, God. Forget it. I can't do it. Anyways. Alvo, this is a PSA to you. Matter of fact, let me put my phone on mute real quick. Yeah, that was my phone. Hold on 1 second, guys. Alvo, this is a PSA to you, my friend. This is a PSA to you. Please stop what you're doing, because you're about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. You look funny, but you're making money. See, no, so let me stop. Alvo is about to get rocked to sleep. Understand what I'm telling you. Alvo is about to get rocked to sleep. Alvo's up here with liquor bottles, smoking weed in the camera, cussing Shamar out from a distance. He's doing everything to break every community guidelines, even the community guidelines of Shamar. Because I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna take but a certain amount of time before Shamar flips that script. This ninja is up here literally between, I guess this is supposed to be entertainment. He dry snitching on Shamar, dragging the dude's name. Now, Shamar been relatively quiet. He's definitely going through some changes. He's been relatively quiet. He's going through some changes. And I just really feel bad for this dude, because Shamar needs to get himself out of these toxic situations. You gave this clown a platform, and this dude is running with it. Now, if he's acting like this because his supporters gave him an Airbnb for a couple of days, can you imagine if in real life Shamar had him on the payroll? And if his channel on YouTube and TikTok and everywhere else that he's blown up because of Shamar, if it got any bigger, can you imagine how this ninja would be acting then? This is ungrateful at its finest. I'm sorry. There is no entertainment at all in this. This dude is, let me tell you something. God don't bless no mess. That's all I'm going to tell you. So all those supporters, which are usually females who probably got children, you take it from your children's mouth, trying to give to this clown. God don't bless no mess. And if you're wondering why you're struggling, it's because God don't bless no mess. But at the same time, God does look out for baby and fools. I'm going to tell you that right now. God does look out for babies and fools. This is a fool, a baby and a fool. Who you just yesterday morning you were up here crying in one of those black trucks that Shamar sent to come get your broke behind. And now you're up here flaunting because you got a couple of days away from Shamar, and now you're going to drag him. Now, Shamar was quiet for about a good 24 hours, or when he came back to the house that morning. He was sort of quiet too. He showed one video, him live, a blunt session or whatever, and I guess he was rolling up a blunt. Then he got off alive. They were cool. They were probably resting up, both of them. Neither one of them were arguing. Soon as he got this Airbnb, he went to this Airbnb and cut out again. You're not going to make me think that they had a fallout, because if they had a fallout prior to him going to this Airbnb, Shamar would have been on that YouTube channel dragging his name. Look at all the little body expressions he's making. You don't even need to listen to what he's saying to see that this ninja's a hater and dragging Shamar. And Shamar needs to leave him alone. This dude is a bum. He's known for doing this. He's a bum. Why do you think his own mother or grandmother don't want him there? Beside the sexuality thing that he keeps saying, that's why his grandmother don't want him. He is a problem. This dude is a whole problem. And I can't understand why people can't see that. This dude is a whole problem. Like, come on, bro. This dude is a whole problem. It's sad, man. It's really sad. I don't get it. I truly don't get it. I really truly don't get it. But hey, it is what it is. I truly don't get it. I ain't trying to get it. But I'm gonna tell you like this, he ain't gonna have no good days, y'all. He's not gonna have no good days. You know what I'm saying? It's this just don't make no sense. I can't believe. Let me read some of these comments here. I'm sitting here looking at this. I mean, just looking at this. This is like, boy, go sit down. I knew the expose was coming. LOL. This is the Alvo I know. Yep. It's getting. He's starting to figure out how far he can tread with Shamar, and he can tread a long way. You see what I'm making all them little expressions? He's showing people that he can go far. You know what I'm saying? He can go real far with the disrespect. Shamar, I don't know what's going on with Shamar, man. I think he definitely fell into a deep depression. Sometimes when you're going through things, you block things out. He's blocking a lot of things out. I'm surprised Shamar's not up here going ham on this dude. Like back to back, because this dude is back to back going ham on Shamar. But Shamar, he here and there going off, but nah, he's not going off like he could be. I feel so bad for Shamar. I really do. I think he stole that man's money to get to it. Yep. LO, he definitely is prissy little thing. Yep, he's a pretty. That's why I said you don't even need to hear what he's saying. You already know what he's saying. And then people kill me. Want to hear him on this rant. For what? He sounds like a broke down record. All he does is talk. I seen this. I was listening to this dude talking all the way home with his dusty, crusty, nasty, looked like his breath was stinking that morning behind. He was talking through lawnmowers. The maintenance men were mowing the lawn. This dude was still having a tantrum, whining. Go sit down, you little crybaby. I'm so tired of this little crybaby. And the TikTok gonna rock him to sleep too, because he be up there getting cute too. It's almost like, and I know for a fact he's skimming off the top of Shamar's money. He thinks 60,000 is a lot. So I think he feels like he don't need the platforms because he got Shamar as the bank. Boy, you better sit up there and act right on these platforms for you mess around and lose your monetization. Because when Shamar gets when Shamar starts feeling his money and it starts getting light, he gonna definitely know. He might not be able to count it, but I know he knows what when he starts feeling that money and it starts being kind of light, he'll leave you alone. Dude is a trip. He ain't get me demonetized. I'll tell you that much. You gotta edit this ninja stuff. This dude is a trip. Trust and believe. You're gonna hear him up here crying. And the day that one of them platforms demonetizes him, he's gonna be crying to his sport. He's gonna be begging, ooh, child, on steroids, honey. Shamar needs to wake up right now. He do. He better leave him alone. Shamar might hurt him. Yup. Or he might get hurt because this dude right here is not wrapped too tight either. And I think that I'm not even gonna say what I think because I ain't gonna say the word. But yeah, man, he's not dealing with a full deck. Y'all gotta look at the big picture. Y'all ain't looking at the big picture. I'm telling you. Y'all ain't looking at the big picture. Y'all are not looking at the big picture. The big picture is, why don't his family want to deal with Alvo? Why doesn't his own family want to deal with him? You know, it runs deeper than what y'all think, man. I'm trying to tell y'all got to put your critical thinking skills on. Make sure y'all hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Y'all got to really put on your critical thinking skills. Y'all got to really put on your critical thinking skills, because it doesn't seem like your critical thinking skills are there, man. And that's a bad hit right there. Yeah, man, this dude here is a straight user and an abuser, and Shamar needs to get away from him, man. He's just gone too far with. I don't feel bad for either one, because they shouldn't have been together in the first place. And and right, and it's a history. He been dragging Shamar even when they wasn't together, even when he didn't consider Shamar his friends, even when he was with what's his name, Tommy. He been dragging Shamar. I don't understand why Shamar don't get it. Shamar don't get it now, he'll never get it. And that's just the bottom line. If Shamar ain't getting it now, he's never gonna get it. That's what I have came to terms with. Slow. Alvo was tired. He's a true bottom. Yeah. And trust and believe. I don't care what nobody says. You know, and I know. Everybody knows we're gonna use critical thinking skills. He's doing what he's doing because of the simple fact he wants to get his freak off. Now I just lost with. Oh, here it is. It says keep it respectful and keep right. Hit the like button. Hey, what a burger! You changed your thumbnail. Okay, I almost didn't know who it was at first. It says Shamar needs to be careful because Alvo would try to hurt him physically because he is not getting what he wants. Yep. Yeah, that's why I said, yeah, I think that Shamar will flip out, but I also think that you got to be careful from Alvo too. You got to be careful from Alvo too. Because Alvo, I think, will do something to him too. Because he's not the lights on, but nobody's home. That dude's not wrapped too tight. So don't sleep on Alvo. Alvo is not wrapped too tight. I'm sorry, guys. That dude has got some mental issues. You got to understand from his wait a minute, hold up. What is this here? Yeah, I'll say, hold on. I got to text somebody back something. I'm sorry, guys. That's even better. Yeah, I had to text somebody back. Yeah, when we know better, we do better, man. This is some real clown mess here. I don't get it, man. I honestly, you know what? And I'm not even gonna say I think that Shamar's going through like a crisis or mental breakdown, and that's why he's not really responding like we would expect. I think he's being a better person not to respond to every little thing that Alvo's doing to trigger him. I'm telling you, Alvo's one of them type of dudes that you could just punch him in his mouth and he'll still keep talking. He's just got issues, man. That dude just got mad issues. I'm sorry. He's got some serious issues. I don't get it. It says Alvo wanna be Shamar. Yep. He's got some serious issues. It says it's two influencers Alvo harassed, stalked, and threatened for months. One of them I know said they filed a police report on him. Is this recent, the police report? He's a lame. Yep. Shamar can't just walk over everybody. Alvo needs to do his own thing. They both need to go their separate way. Yeah, you're right. Shamar shouldn't walk over everybody, but I think that this is being more initiated by Alvo. This is just my opinion. Because you only see one side being, look at him. You only see one side being aggressive. Look at him. He's doing all of this for views. And the thing is only place that this is going to be allowed and he can monetize it is Michaels and Big-O. He can't do this on YouTube and TikTok. He going to watch. He going to get it demonetized. And he's going to be, you know what? He's going to have to humble himself because the longer if you ever get demonetized, you're not gonna have no income coming in, and then you're gonna have to go stay with Shamar. Dude is crazy. He is, yeah, he's very bad for Shamar. He's very toxic. Yep. It says everybody that helped Shamar, he should have blessed them with some money. Yeah, I get it, but I feel like this, Rachel. If he didn't bless, you know, if Alvo didn't get blessed, he should have just went on about his business. That's it, man. Yep, that's all it is. Toxicity. Hey, Frederica, is what goes up goes. Yep, goes down. He been doing this for years though. Y'all gotta go put in Alvo, and you'll see he been going through this pattern of behavior in relationships, crying, recording his relationships, him fighting and arguing on the phone. In the background, you can hear them fighting, and it's just he's just too extra for me. He's just too extra for me. And when I'm editing his videos, sometimes I get a headache. I'd be like, nah, this is not healthy for me. Especially when he goes on a read. I mean, it's like, bro, chill out. Let me just edit some of this so we can get some of this out. Somebody gonna mess around, punch him in his mouth. I'm telling you, I hate to say that. He provokes people to really want to hurt him. Yup, he manipulates. Did you see the video where Shamar threw his clothes out? No, can you send me a link to that? It must have been on TikTok. That's the only place that I would think that they probably bold enough to put that out. I don't know. Shamar just threw his clothes outside. Ha! Let me. So where's that at? Please don't just put that in the chat. Where did you see that at? So we can pull it up. I don't feel bad for Shamar. Is it on Big Marco? Let me see. Yeah, I'm just wondering, is it on TikTok? Not TikTok, Instagram. Where's it? Where's this at? Oh, I see Shamar up here. Oh yeah. I see it now. Well, I'll pull it up now. Hold on. Let me stop this for a minute. We'll play this ninja. We'll continue playing this ninja in a minute. So we're gonna share. Stop sharing this, and we're gonna share this here. So yep.
I'll pick your shit up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play it because he's cussing. So you don't need to, he's cussing. Yeah, so he threw his stuff out. There it is right there. So this was on this was on YouTube then. Don't tell me anything else about Alvo. But you know what's so sad about this whole thing is he's gonna be right back with him. So, it's like whatever. Tommy the Gossip got it on his reels. He must have took the video down then. Is this on TikTok? I can't even tell the difference sometime between the two apps. I think this is YouTube. These ninjas is crazy. So Yeah, he threw that outside, but he'll be going to pick it up. Trust me. He'll be going to pick it up. He'll be going to pick it up. He'll be going to pick that up. So Shamar just called Alvo a bottom. No, he actually not, but Alvo admitted that he does both. He goes both ways with it. Zeus didn't play Alvo. Oh, really? This is version of Alvo that used to go live every day, Dragon Shamar. Yep, Tommy exclusive for CAs. And the funny part is he's holding back in the Airbnb. Say, yeah, he's holding back a lot of stuff because he has to go back to that house. I was going to talk about what somebody else said, and I can't stand Shamar sleeping with his enemy. And he's also got he has a problem with the fact that Shamar listens to Tommy, like his father's, like all of his live streams or whatever. He's like, everything's Tommy. So I think Tommy. He's jealous of that. And I think he's scared that they might end up being friends again. I think that Alvo's afraid that they're going to end up being friends again. You know what I'm saying? It says Shamar knew the whole time he was the bottom. That's the problem. Yeah, well. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button. I probably will play the video. And what I'll do is I'll play the video and then I'll just delete it at the end of my live. That's what I'm going to end up doing. So I'm going to play the video, but the likes got to get up to at least 100. So let's do that now. So let's I'm not impressed by so we'll play Alvo's live. However, I need to get the likes up first. So yeah, we'll definitely play the lives. Let me see where the likes are at, and then we can start the video from the beginning. Even though y'all already probably saw the whole live, for some of y'all that missed it or want me to recap it and let you just listen to it all the way through. Before I put this video up, let y'all listen to it. The likes got to get up. I'm not sitting up here and people are got their tongue up to the window, and you're not liking the video. You got to support the channel. Hit the like or the dislike button. So you got to do that, or we're just not gonna play it. You can just go to the channel and just listen to it yourself. I don't care. But it just doesn't make no sense. Yeah, we got to get them likes up, and pretty much in a certain amount of time, if it doesn't, the likes don't go up, I'm gonna end up just logging off anyways. I just want to edit. I just wanted to recap what's going on right now. Pretty much that's all I was trying to do. But yeah, you got to be careful with this content with these folks, man. Because these dudes are wilding up here. Real life evil lurking. It says Alvo is a queen. He is twisting back and forth to the window. Ooh, child, that boy crazy than a bed bug. Schmarkin. He said in the past, his mother used to get into it a lot. Well, can you imagine? Look what he's doing with Shamar. I think he's worse than Shamar. Yep. I think he's really jealous of Shamar. I don't think he cares about the well-being of Shamar at all. I think that he's jealous of Shamar, and that's that. I honestly think that he's really jealous of Shamar. And it's really sad, but he's really jealous of Shamar. Doesn't make any sense, but it's just I just don't understand the mindset of somebody like him. Kind of Shamar disrespectful, and so is. I think that he's losing his mind too, to be honest with you. And I been had said that. I feel like he's losing his mind. I honestly feel like he's losing his mind too. Something's definitely not right with Alvo. I don't get it. Dude is not wrapped too tight at all. And I think that he's gotten worse since he's got with Shamar. I think honestly that Alvo's true colors are coming out. You know, he's with Shamar now in a relationship, and he's treating him like he used to when they weren't cool. Tommy heard a man's voice in the background, probably so, and that's what they're saying is triggering them to fight right now, because Shamar's listening to Tommy's lives, and he's believing what Tommy's saying. So Tommy's working his set. Bravo, bravo. Congrats to Tommy for that. Tommy been told that because he slept with his mama's man. Did you see Shamar's last live? He put Alvo's clothes out, and this time Alvo will call him slow. No, he been calling him slow, Big Red. He been calling him slow. He been doing that. Yeah, he been calling him slow. He been calling him slow. I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy work, guys. Let me see what them likes are at. Like I said, if it don't get to 100 by the certain amount of time, I'm just gonna get off. I'm not gonna because I'm definitely not gonna play this live knowing I got to edit and delete stuff, and I'm not doing all that. It's not worth the effort, because like I said, I'm sitting back waiting for the crash out with him and his channel. The reason why I say that is because he's gonna deserve what he gets. And he knows that this is how he survives. This is how he pays his rent. He don't have rent now, but he was paying his rent with. He is definitely crashing out because this is not going to fly for too long with YouTube. That's how I know he's kind of losing it. There's got to be, I mean, you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm not going to get too deep into it. But if you did YouTube and got paid off at YouTube, you'd know there's no way his channel is going to survive him doing what he's doing. He needs to leave Shamar and let him get himself together. Exactly. But that's what it is, Queen. He needs to leave Shamar and let him get himself together. But he don't. That's the thing. It's not in the plans of getting Shamar together. He wants to see Shamar fall apart. Is what people have to understand. And and if we understand that, the better off we'll all be. You know what I'm saying? Since Tommy started this, it was sometime last year. It says also it's so fake now. Yep. I hate Shamar did that to K, man. I think K was the biggest help. Yeah, but Shamar, I don't know. I think it was too much structure for him, though. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he didn't want to stay with Kay. And I think that Tommy was in his, not Tommy. I'm sorry. Shout out to Tommy. I think Alvo was in his ear. I'm saying Tommy, and we ain't talking about Tommy. I think Alvo was in his ear because he was trying to do what he's doing right now, be able to skim off the top. Because I think that's what he's doing, in my opinion. This dude is a fierce one. I was waiting for you to go live. This is orchestrated. Yep, exactly, Christina. He wants Shamar to be a part of his. Yep, but Shamar's not trying to be down with that. I really think you could. I'm telling you, I know y'all don't want to give Shamar credit, but I'm giving Shamar credit. I think that Shamar could be doing a lot worse as far as like, you know, flipping out because of what he's saying. He's not even responding to it. I'm proud of Shamar. I'm not trying to say he ain't gonna respond to it, but he hasn't. You know what I'm saying? But he hasn't. So I don't know. Says Alvo's gonna act right. It says Alvo's gonna act right until he has somebody with more money. Well, let me tell you something. The way he's exposing his hand up here on social media, and he's making it clear he's using a disabled person that we all know is popping right now. A person with money that's out here on social media that can take Shamar's place and replace Shamar so that he can eat off of them. They probably ain't even trying to mess with Alvo like that because they see that all he's out to do is use people. You know what I'm saying? So I doubt it very much, honey. I doubt it very, very much that that he's gonna find Mr. Right. Mr. Right ain't gonna want him. Trust and believe. Because his alternative motive is to try to piggyback off the success of other people instead of getting his own lane to be in. And that's not cool. I'm sorry, it's not. Alvo did get blessed getting more views and right, and that's the thing. I mean, what more does somebody want for Shamar to do? Like you said, he did get blessed with more views, trips. His audience is bigger now. He's got to work his set. You can't just think that Shamar's supposed to take you by your hand and walk you through this life. Nobody walked Shamar through this life. Shamar had to get ridiculed. He's still getting ridiculed. I know a lot of people are saying their notification. You guys got to make sure your notification bells on the option all. But even if you do have the option all button on, you just got to also just come over to the channel. If you're on YouTube, just check. I'm always putting something up. God willing, only way you won't see me on here is if I'm sick or, if God takes the breath away, says it's time for me to go. Other than that, there's no reason for me not to be on here updating y'all with the content. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that can stop me is God. It says, well, Shamar pretty toxic too. We know that Shamar's toxic. We know that. We knew Shamar way before there was an Alvo. But what I'm trying to say is he should be grateful and blessed of what Shamar has done. Shamar is not supposed to be in a relationship with somebody, and just because he makes more, he has to take care of that individual. And Alvo's not the type of person that you want to be trying to take care of him. Because look at what he's doing, and Shamar's not taking care of him. Imagine if Shamar was taking care of him, how he'd be. Yes, I watch old videos of Alvo. He's a class act. Yep. And how does Shamar? And then another thing about Alvo, he has a habit of he will get into a relationship and tell his family all this bad stuff about you, and his family is stupid enough to believe that it's one-sided. It's not Alvo. It's not their family member. It's the relationship. It's the other party. He remember the other day when he said, my family. No, Shamar. I think Shamar said his mother don't even like him, and then Alvo said, "It's not that my mother don't like you. It's just that you're not what he said, you're not he's basically trying to say that they're not, when he goes to see his family, it's not about him, Shamar. It's about him. They don't care about, Shamar being famous. So, no, you planted a seed in your family's head about Shamar, and that's why they don't like him. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. That's why they don't like him. Is what you put in their head. It says no, it's on Shamar's YouTube. Yeah, I think Shamar deleted it. But let me see if I can go back. I will put the video up, but it's gonna be on mute because these ninjas are not rocking me to sleep with this cussing and carrying on that they be doing. This ain't clean content that we're putting out there. This is not clean content. So, you guys got to understand that. Okay, so let me know which one it is. Okay, so let me do this. I'm going to stop sharing this, and I'm going to share this right here. So I wonder if you're talking about this. Oh, Lord. Look at this. Ooh, child. This is sickening. Is this the video y'all are talking about right here? And only the ones in the slow bus need to hear what he's saying. You already know he's cussing and carrying on. Now, if he threw clothes out, let me know if this is the video. I know it's on YouTube. We're on YouTube. I'm just asking, is this the video that we're referring to? I watched Tommy when he started this whole mess. Tommy couldn't have started nothing. These are grown folks. These are grown folks at the end of the day. Y'all keep saying YouTube. I'm on the last live he did on YouTube. So we know it's on YouTube. I'm just saying, is this the video that he threw the clothes out? That's what I'm asking. Shamar needs to get protection for himself. I think so too. He needs to get protection for himself just on the strength of Alvo on numerous occasions have confirmed that Shamar can't read. He can't count. I should have said it in that order, actually, that he can't count. So whoever he gets with next, they're going to know if they steal money from him. He don't know how to count it. They ain't got to steal it all at one time. They can steal it like how Shamar's doing it. He said that outside, but I'm willing to be. Yeah, of course he went and got it. He just put that out there for show, for play. It says Alvo has ran off and manipulated everyone to leave Shamar alone, and Shamar fell for it. Now the money is running out, and Alvo's back to being disrespectful to Shamar again. Yep, he been doing that the whole time though. And did he ever find his house key? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if he found it or not. I think at this point, the way this relationship's going, Shamar's embarrassed. I think Shamar's too embarrassed to tell anybody that he's been taken for a long ride, and he believes a lot of his money's been stolen. I think he can't even communicate about even his money being stolen, because then he would have to communicate that he can't count the money. And then people would try to attack Shamar about, well, how do you know your money's stolen if you can't even count? He probably has other ways that he can tell when his money is coming, is short. And that's a survival mechanism for Shamar. And that's probably how he always knew when people were taking his money. There was a certain way, he can't count. So he has to find other ways so he'll know that his money is not right. He said he's taking his name off the bond. Cursing bad, Tommy sent Marco a text telling him Alvo was at the place with a man. Shamar got caught in the AM. When you say Shamar got caught in the AM 25,000, what does that mean, Frederica? How do Shamar get all this help from people, but he don't help nobody else? Come on, y'all. He doesn't. I will admit. It's a pattern of behavior with Shamar. Every time Shamar gets help, he don't want to give nobody nothing. And he knows what it's like to be homeless and messed up. I don't understand why he is so cheap like that. But if as soon as he goes back to being homeless and messed up, say if that happens again, he'll go back to begging, thinking somebody owes him. But yet still you don't feel like you don't owe anybody anything as soon as you get money. I don't get that. How do Shamar get all this? Shamar cancel. I don't know. Alvo said today through all his little ranting that he had a booking coming up soon. But he said that he wasn't going on the booking unless he gets paid. That's what he said. So I don't know how true that is. But that's what he said. He wasn't going on the booking unless he got paid. So, Alvo says a lot of things. And then he's back over acting like two lovebirds. So I don't know. So we're looking at this video. This video is almost over. So I had asked like a dozen times, was this the video you guys were referring to? Because we're on YouTube. You're just putting YouTube in the comment section. Nobody's putting what if this is the video or not, where he threw the clothes out. So I don't know. We'll just go through the two videos that he put up for today. This one was earlier. This was the 23-minute and 36-second one. So I don't know. Like I said, if these are the only two videos that are on his channel. So if it's not there, he took it down. Simple as that. Yes, Shamar is getting sued for 25,000. He has court tomorrow with no lawyer, or so he's gonna. So basically, if he has no lawyer, then he's preparing to go to court, and the judge will make a decision that he's gonna have to pay that 25,000. Wages they won't be able to garnish the wages because he doesn't have the money in the bank, allegedly, the 60,000. So they can't take it from his bank account. Alvo already got an apartment ready. He was slowly taking Shamar's money. He been had an apartment. He posted it about a month and a half ago. And when he first posted it, he posted it as in basically this is the apartment he was trying to get approved for. He got approved for it because he was also advertising the lady who approved the application, but he hasn't moved yet. That apartment, I think, is in Texas or something. Houston, Texas. It's not even in this state. I don't know what happened with that new apartment. So I figured when he stopped paying the rent, because he's 3 months behind, he said, at his apartment, I thought maybe he just said he was not going to pay the rent because he was about to move to, to another state, to that apartment he got approved for. Because people don't realize how sick that man is. He'll do. Yeah. I know. I already see what he'll do for clout. I don't care whether he's getting along with Shamar or he's fighting with Shamar. He's always been known to drag Shamar. So why Shamar would end up dealing with him is beyond me. Is beyond me. It just don't make no sense. I'm sorry. It just don't make no sense. I don't know. But hey, if you like it, I love it. That's how I look at it. That's an old saying my mother used to always say when I was younger. She used to say, "If you like it, I love it." It says Shamar allegedly getting sued for $25K. Yep. Watch Shamar come and say Alvo stole his money. Parker. Ooh, child. They're both predictable. I just like. Thank you so much, player. I'm sorry, but I swear I think Shamar and Alvo had a part in taking them people's money. Man, I think that they did too. But you're not gonna know. We're not gonna know the real truth of taking those promoters' money until they break up for good. Then they're gonna drag each other. And see, hey Chevy, and see, let me tell you about that drag. That drag gonna go on for a while. Because for number one, Alvo been dragging Shamar before he was in a relationship with him. He was in other relationships with other people and was dragging Shamar. And now that he got into a relationship with him, and now the relationship will finally, it ain't over with now, but when it's finally over with, Alvo is gonna drag it till he can't drag it no more. That might be years to come drag. Yeah, he gonna drag this for as long as he can drag it, honey. He definitely gonna drag it the whole 2025. I'm not playing no Shamar because then I have to edit this Big Red. No, I'm not doing that. And if I was gonna play it, I was gonna play it and then delete it at the end, but the likes ain't even up. I'm not doing that with these people. They come into your live, don't support the channel, and they want me to play something that I'm gonna have to do work to. I gotta edit this. I gotta either edit the video or delete it completely out after the live's over. And people don't even want to support the channel and hit the like. I'm not doing all that. Nah, that's working backwards. I already saw the live. I didn't look at this whole live, but I saw enough of it. And I'm quite sure everybody in this chat saw it too. So I'm not, why play it on my channel knowing I'm jeopardizing my channel, because they're both these ninjas, they're just all over the place. Shamar don't care about his YouTube platform because it's not monetized anyways. You know, that's not where he gets his bag at, but Alvo does. And Alvo don't even care about his platform, and he's monetized. I ain't having these two backwards ninjas get me all messed up in the game. Alvo say, forget that, you gotta be getting paid to be with Shamar. Let me tell you something. Alvo is paying himself off of Shamar. And Shamar knows that Alvo is paying him. Alvo is helping himself to that man's money. Promoter accused Alvo and Izzy of taking it. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out in court. It says, I said every night he's drinking. Yeah. And that's another thing talking about drinking. When Alvo starts to drink, the truth comes out. It's almost like that liquor's his truth serum. He wants to be Shamar. Yep. Yep. He really went in on Shamar set. It is. I'll be doing some commentary to it tomorrow, but tonight I'm doing good, Turquoise. How are you doing, sweetie? If Shamar is all talking about. They both disrespectful. How do you get fame off of that? Yeah, you're right. How do you get fame off it? But it's in the black community. The black community is who created and made Shamar a household name. I guess I'm being funny because it's not a household name. But yeah, it's toxicity. And you got to understand, a lot of black communities are enslaved in the mind. They're like crabs in the barrel. So that's how a star was born to black folks. That's how. That's why you see him at kids events. And he's singing his song with cuss words in it, and kids are taking pictures with him with the My Little Pony dancing, and it's only black folks doing that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make it make sense. I have nothing against Shamar. I think that Shamar is funny without even being so ratchet with it. I think he just goes over the top. I think that he thinks part of his image is being disrespectful, and also to black women in particular. And I don't like that. If he could dumb that down and just talk like he has a little bit of sense and just be Shamar without the extra, he'd be okay. He's not getting with what he wants. Right? Alvo is just acting like a fool because he low key doesn't really like Shamar at all. And he's mad that he put himself in a situation where he ended up sleeping with the enemy. And the enemy is not giving you what you want, and he's making you look like a fool. I think Alvo feels like in his head. And this is why he's doing this to Shamar. He can't because he needs him. If he be with Shamar, he will talk about Shamar. He has always used Shamar for come ups. Yep. It wasn't going to work. He's a bottom. He's got tired of being a man. Yeah, you could tell just the way Richard, just the way he was flaunting, all with that white bathrobe on. He got like, that dude is feminine as they come. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's a feminine cat, man. That's a sad, sad case. But listen, I'm about to get off, y'all. I'm just coming on to update y'all. I love y'all. I love your lives because you respond to your views. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ina. Is that how you pronounce your name, sweetie? Ina. But I'm going to get off. It's getting late. I just want to come and update you pretty much that they're done with each other for now. And, Alvo's on a freak off now. He's definitely going to be getting his freak on, in that Airbnb. That's just my opinion. That's just how I look at it. I think that he going to get it in and then take his behind back home to Shamar and do what it do. You feels me? But I'm not staying on here any longer. And I just want to say you guys have a blessed night. I will definitely do a live tomorrow sometime. Make sure y'all hit the like button, or dislikes are welcome on the way out. Love y'all. Stay blessed. And I'm out. Mwah. Bye for now.